So may tanong si Kuya Theodore Montes, the owner of Bell Scents. Ang tanong niya is, what's your personal ranking sa lahat ng scents na meron mo from Marquee collection from favorite to least like? I like that question, but ibahin natin a bit. So let's start first muna sa mga least like ko and ask the last one as my crown favorite. So for my last spot here, this is Marquee collection 234. As you can see from the bottle, this is a dupe of Mega Mare. I am not the biggest fan of the DNA, and I think it's too strong for my liking, and for me, what you get here is like strong aquatics, a lot of saltiness, and very masculine siya. Not the biggest fan, so this is my last spot here. As for the sixth spot we have here is Marquee Collection 101. This is Dior Sauvage EDT. Again, not the biggest fan of Dior Sauvage EDT. If this was the EDP or the parfum, sure, baka tumaas siya sa list. And the reason more hindi ko siya nagustuhan is their take of Sauvage EDT is meron yung sabon na vibe, which you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of the Sauvage na copy with that sabon upward. I'm not really the biggest fan. As for the number 5 spot we have here is Marquee Collection 138. This is Black Excess by Rabanne. Not really the biggest fan, but it gets the job done. What you get here is warm spices, cinnamon, cocoa, and vanilla. Pretty old school, but yeah, still gets the job done. So for my number 4 spot, this is Marquee Collection 125. You guys know me, I love Invictus, but their take of Invictus here is way too similar to Hawas. So basically, it's amping up on that sweetness and toning down on that fresh and aquatic feature of Invictus. So it kind of reminds me a bit of Hawas. That's why it's kind of low in the list. But if you like that Hawas DNA or the take of Invictus na medyo mas bubblegummy sweet, maybe Marquee Collection 125 is for you. But this is going to my number 4 spot. For my number 3 spot, we have here is Marquee Collection 162. This is Issey Miyake Low DC. So what you get here is like citrus, the signature yuzu, aromatics, and florals. Medyo mas feeling siya a bit on the newer batches, but still, kuhang-kuha nila yung yuzu note na hinanap ko sa mga inspired ni Issey Miyake. And Marquee Collection definitely nailed on that one. And ganda din yung bottle niya. Definitely resembles si Issey Miyake. So this will be my number 3 spot. As for my number 2 and number 1, medyo nahirapan ako here, but I will go for my number 2 spot here is Marquee Collection 117. So from the bottle itself, this is Pegasus. What you get here is almonds, lavender, some nutty features, and some aromatics as well. I like the DNA of Pegasus, but for me, medyo cloying lang siya a bit here sa Ilocos. Pag sobrang init na, nahirapan ako to wear this, but if it's kind of chilly here sa Ilocos, man, this stuff is really, really nice. As for my last spot here, this is Marquee Collection 108. This is obviously Terra d'Hermes EDT. If you guys didn't know, I love vetiver fragrances and they definitely nailed down yung copy ng Terra d'Hermes here. Nakuha nila yung signature na orange na hinahanap ko, which is bitter and juicy at the same time, with also in combination of those spices like flint and pepper. And you also get some earthiness and woodiness as well from the vetiver. I really love this fragrance. Ito talagang amoy oats na fragrance. It's a designer route for me. So, hopefully, na-answer ko yung question mo, Kuya Mon. So, these are my ranking for all of the Marquee Collection fragrances that I have right now. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.